What's up, Pisces? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting November 3rd, 2025. Pisces, I hope all is well with you guys. I hope you had a wonderful Halloween. Welcome any new subscribers to my channel. You know I appreciate you. The decks I am using will be listed in the description box. Of course, not reading any reversals. Just going to cleanse the energies here from doing Aquarius messages for the week, and we're about to see what's coming up for Pisces. Give me all the messages here for my fishes this week. What is the energies here for Pisces? All right, here we go with the cup. Grab the next deck, shuffle that up. I'm just going to use the Oracle deck I used last week, Pisces. Give me all the Oracle messages here for Pisces. Of course, if these messages are useful for you, Pisces, use them. If not, don't worry about it. Okay, all the messages here for Pisces. Right. Oh. All right, so we're going to start with the first card in energy for you, Pisces. We want to open up the reading for you with the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Ten of Coins. Ten of Pentacles is one of the big money cards. It's a card that represents wealth, abundance, definitely inheritances. It could be any Pisces that I'm reading for that gets promoted this week, that receives a large sum of money. Could be in the form of a pay raise substantially, could be a promotion, could be bonus money. And then also, too, the Ten of Pentacles, when it shows up here, I always talk about that there could be a tendency for money. Now, of course, you know, money doesn't just drop out from nowhere. It has to come from some sort of source. Hold on, Pisces. Sorry about that, Pisces. It seems like the phone wants to ring every time I go to do these videos. Anyway, we talked about the Ten of Pentacles, so that's abundance, that's inheritance, big money, okay? Like I said before, money doesn't just drop out of the sky, so it's always an indication that you could be receiving money from somewhere, okay? It's going to come from a source, and usually that's the feel that I get whenever the Ten of Pentacles shows up here. Being that it's a big money card, I always say that, you know, if you're the Pisces that's into risk taking and you like to do the gambling, the lotteries, the casino runs, just play responsibly because this is an opportunity for some big money. All right, so the Oracle message that's going to land on that big money is just, you know, if you were here last week, I said that this particular deck that I'm using, the Oracle deck, lists all the zodiac sign. So this one here, drawn for you, is Aquarius. So I've been saying that, okay, since this card has been drawn, Pisces, you may have Aquarius in your birth chart. You may be dating an Aquarius. You may have a family member that's Aquarius. You may have a friend that's Aquarius. Just going to read the good and bad traits of what's on this card. So we're going to start off with the good traits of Aquarius. It says here that they're dependable, individualistic, original, they're witty, creative, and have willpower. The bad traits of Aquarius is insensitive, rebellious, detached, stubborn, unemotional. Compatible signs with Aquarius is Libra, Gemini, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay, simply put. Next card up here for you, Pisces. Okay, so you have Big Mama. Big Mama is the sun, the most powerful positive card in the tarot deck, and you have it this week for your spread. Okay, so this is about a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of celebrations possibly, right? It could be that the Pisces that I'm reading for works in the health industry because this is my health card. It could be the Pisces I'm reading for that lives in Florida, California. Could be the Pisces that might be traveling to Florida, California, or somewhere else that's warm, sunny, and welcoming. Okay, you can attach success to anything that's going on for you this week. It's the yes answer to any question that you pose for yourself. Could be the Pisces that I'm reading for also too that just, you know, have routine medical checkups or labs, exams. You know, you're going to be fine. Also, you know, the sun brings it with it a lot of blessings and a lot of healing. So that healing can take place, Pisces, and emotional, physical, whatever healing that is required or needed for you. Okay. All right. So You got the major arcana, the sun. All right. Okay, if I can get through this reading without any more text messages or phone calls. Or the oracle message on top of the sun here for you is, ooh, now this is kind of contradictory, right? This one here says broke. You got the big money card. Anyway, a person who has very little or no funds, penniless, bankrupt, destitute, impoverished, insolvent, poor, needy, and poverty stricken. Now, it could be a Pisces I'm reading for. It could be somebody that you know. All right. Next card up here for you, Pisces, is Aunt Caroline. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Aunt Caroline is the Wheel of Fortune. So you got another big money card here. So you got luck on your side all week, Pisces. Wow. How about that? So anything that was unfortunate may turn around to be in your favor. Again, like the Ten of Pentacles, it's 210. So there's it's always the energy of something very auspiciously happening for you in a good way. All right. 2 10s always represent that. 2 aces always represents that. So the Wheel of Fortune, the Fate and Destiny card. So it could be that you're, going about your business this week and something happens that you're fated for or destined for. Okay. Stroke of luck on your side completely the entire week. Again, like the Ten of Pentacles, be very, very careful when it comes to risk taking, when it comes to that gambling, Pisces, because just play responsibly. This is a bigger opportunity for more money this week. And look how contradictory the card in the middle is, broke. So that could be someone going to the casinos or playing the lotteries, hits it big, and then spends it all, and then they end up broke. Hopefully that's not the case. Oracle message on top of the Wheel of Fortune is reputation. Okay, this one says credit score, 620 to 720. The beliefs or opinions that are generally held about someone or something, station rank, position, name, image status, report, and stock. All right, that's just what it is. Next message up here for you is courting. Courting is the major arcana, the Lovers. Okay, so now you got another major arcana here. So the Lovers, when it shows up in the spread, you got one, you got the Sun, you got the Lovers. So the Lovers shows up in the spread. It's usually indicative, Pisces, that any interactions that you have with anyone, no matter who they are, what capacity that they are in, you should be okay. This card always levels that energy out with everyone, seeing eye to eye with everyone, being on the same page with everyone. It could be, the major arcana, the Lovers, forms and brings together new romantic partnerships, platonic friendships, definitely business partnerships, spending quality time with significant others. All right, so you have the major arcana, the Lovers, in your spread. Wow. All right, the oracle message is chaser, someone who actively pursues a partner, often to an unhealthy degree, by initiating most of the contact, express extreme desire, dependent, and obsessed. Hopefully that's not you, Pisces. That would be the chaser. Next message up here for you is 5 of Pentacles. Okay, this is already thwarted by the 10 of Pentacles as well as the Wheel of Fortune. And you know the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Coins in this case, is always about some sort of minor concerns or worries about your financial situation. And if you do have some sort of concerns here, the other 2 cards here will, definitely take care of that. And just note that the 5 of Pentacles is just temporary energy. I also read the 5 of Pentacles as ghosting. So hopefully you're not ghosting someone, Pisces, someone not ghosting you. This is still stubborn energy, feeling ignored energy. Okay. But you could be the Pisces that I'm reading for that donate your time and money to worthy charitable causes. Now, this is a season where people get crazy with asking for donations, donations for all kinds of stuff. It's around the holidays. This is where all of that energy, I get enough mail every day asking for some sort of donation. Hell, they're even, setting up shop outside of Walmart. You can't even go through without being And I'm usually a donator, but sometimes I just like to go and do what I need to do and just be done. And, today it was some little Boy Scout that was, looking for some sort of donation. But every day at this time is always people looking for money. If you can afford to help out, then help out. I always help out around Thanksgiving, Christmas, things associated with the animals, because I'm a big animal lover. So I donate to SPCA, the Children's Hospital, whatever. All right, so that's just me. Anyway, let's move on with your reading here. Five of Pentacles, temporary Pisces. Don't worry. Oh, look at this. Now I've drawn your own energy here. So Pisces, I'm going to read the good traits and the bad traits. All right. So you could be dating a Pisces. You could, I'm talking to a Pisces, but you could have a family member as a Pisces. It could be having a friend as a Pisces, a coworker. So do you agree with this? Good traits: empathetic, compassionate, artistic, intuitive, romantic, adaptive. Bad traits are temperamental, spiteful, gullible, escapist, self-pity, overly sensitive. Your compatible signs, Pisces, is Scorpio, Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Are you in agreement or not? All right, next card up here for you, Pisces. We have, so we have the World card, Major Arcana, the Garden. So the Major Arcana of the World just simply means that there is a chapter of energy that's going to end for you. A new chapter is about to begin. World card is always about opportunities, okay? So there could be some sort of opportunities that present itself for you this week. Always be on the lookout for that. It also represents relationships of all kinds. So you have the Garden, the World card. Just think of the world as changes that are inevitable, okay, that are always occurring or happening. All right, the Oracle card on top of that. Now we have another sign, Capricorn. So again, you could have Capricorn in your birth chart. You could be dating a Capricorn, family member is a Capricorn, friend is a Capricorn, and so forth. Anyway, the good traits of a Capricorn is hardworking, hardworking nature, practical, reliable leaders, wise, and methodical. The bad traits of Capricorn is ruthless, cold, oftentimes hold grudges, status-seeking, anxious, and pessimistic. Compatible signs of Capricorn is Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. All right, so the next card up here for you is Mother of Coins. This is the Queen of Pentacles. See, money is strong in this chart. So something's going on here, Pisces. Queen of Pentacles just simply represents, it could be the boss in the workplace environment, could also represent someone getting promoted, someone being offered a job, anything related to any businesses. It's a court card, so it could be just the energy of how people see you. As I always say, is someone being credible, accountable, reliable, dependable. These people are usually good money handlers, right? So this could be in the form of a promotion, a job offer, like I said before. Could be pay raises, substantial bonus money. Good energy, right? People are never selfish or stingy, always willing to help out. Okay. The Oracle message on top of Mother of Coins is educated. Educated just says teacher, schooled, skilled, trained, a tutor guide, informed, scholarly, learned, intellectual, talented, as well as knowledgeble. So education could be reading for a Pisces that's an educator, right? Could be a Pisces that's in school, could be in the physical building or doing online schooling. Could be a Pisces that I'm reading for that could be visiting, a library this week, or a Pisces that just is an avid reader, okay, of books. All right, that's what I get out of that card. Last card here for you in the spread, Pisces, is Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, Three of Coins just simply means that there could be some sort of recognition coming your way this week through your employer. Okay, this is usually completing some sort of task or in collaboration with someone, whether at work or outside of work. So yeah. Energies are going up November 3rd, so maybe by the 5th, there's some sort of energy coming towards you in the form of thank you, congratulations, job well done. Could be a small pay raise. Also, with the Three of Pentacles, I get that you could be introduced to somebody new, and it doesn't necessarily mean in the workplace. It means it could be in the workplace, but it could also be outside of the workplace. And then also, too, I get workplace love affairs and attraction. Last card I have for you, the Oracle message is, look at that, wealth. There you go, Pisces. An abundance of valuable possessions are money, prosperity, affluence, luxury, plenty, deep pockets, fortune, and reserves. Now, I wouldn't be too surprised, and this is why I appreciate you guys chiming in and let me know how your week goes, because this is a very powerful reading for you, Pisces. It really is. Okay, so you got like plenty of wealth cards here, and then you draw the Oracle wealth card. What does that mean? You see the car, you see the house, okay, the books, that could be, that you're just, educated. You got the big money bag there. Wow. You got the heart on top of the house. Wealth. All right, so this is what I have for you this week, Pisces. Just keep in mind, it's just me interpreting these messages here for you. Take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back here, Pisces, to get more of these messages from me, and I will talk to you soon. Ciao.